I cannot wait to talk about this latest integration because it is an absolute game changer. If you've been using ChatGPT or Canva, have I got amazing news for you. Hi, friends. I'm Katie Brinkley, and you're listening to a Rocky Mountain Marketing Quickcast. These bite sized episodes are released every Thursday and are going to give you the latest news and tips in the world of social media that are happening right now. Let's dive into today's Quickcast episode. I'd like to welcome you all back. And like I said previously, there's some pretty big news in the world of ChatGPT. And this is a really special episode because it's going to redefine the way that you are approaching your content creation. Now, as you know, these quick cast episodes, these short episodes here, are designed to come in, give you some actionable tips, tricks, advice, strategies that I implement. This is one that just came out earlier this week, beginning of September 2023. If you're in the business or digital marketing, you are going to want to listen very closely because this is a game changer. I feel like 2023 has been the year of AI or artificial intelligence. And really, it's no secret that AI is making huge waves, not just in the tech space, but in the digital marketing world. I think that AI generated content really has emerged as an acceptable way of creating content today. Now, a year ago, my good friend Deidre, she is the co-founder of a tool called Capshow. And I remember sitting and talking to her at Podcast Movement in Dallas. And she was telling me about this tool that she was making. And I was a little on the fence. I'm not going to lie. I was like, I don't know if I want a computer to write for me. But all that has changed in 2023. And I think that as we're becoming more accepting of computers helping us with our businesses and our content creation, we have to always be on the lookout for what is happening and what is the emerging trends, because it's all about keeping up with the times. It's not just about staying and continuing to do what's worked in the past, because if you're not evolving and seeing what is out there, you're not taking advantage of all of the advanced tools that are out there. You're not going to be able to take your business to that next level, and you will get left behind. I am so excited to say that ChatGPT and Canva have put together an integration. And for those who are not familiar with ChatGPT, go ahead and crawl on out from underneath that rock that you've been living under for the better part of 2023. But ChatGPT is an advanced AI language model, and it's really helping people make more content faster. And it's capable of generating human-like text to an extent. There's, as Anne Hanley, the great Anne Hanley put it is like the robot on your shoulder, not the human at the keyboard. You two still need to work in harmony to produce great content, but it is getting better and better every single day. And Canva is a tool that, man, it is for all of us out there who never went to art school. It has revolutionized the way that we are creating graphics, making presentations, making ebooks, you name it. Canva is a tool that really has elevated all of us into being able to make amazing graphic designs. And both of these are extremely impressive tools, impressive softwares. But when combined, it is a powerhouse for digital content creation. Let's go into a little bit more about what this integration is between ChatGPT and Canva, because it's really important to note this isn't just some API connections, but it's a cohesive built-in plugin that is designed to make content creation seamless, as seamless as possible. And what does this mean in practice? Well, once you install the plugin from the plugin store within ChatGPT's interface, you unlock a whole new realm of capabilities. In the chat box's prompt box, you will be able to give a command with what the visual context you'd like to create. So for instance, if you wanted to create a social media campaign or some social media graphics for a real estate brokerage or a new open house listing, you could type create a visually appealing infographic that explains the home buying process in Denver. And then once you enter in the prompt, ChatGPT will generate a list of visual options that is based on Canva's extensive library. Canva has an amazing library of stock photos, stock videos, templates, you name it. And then from there, you're able to select your favorite, which will then open up in Canva. And then all you have to do is just tweak it a little bit. And all of this happens within the same interface. You're making all of your content extremely streamlined in a user interface that is really second to none. One of the things that I absolutely love about creating content in Canva is that it is very user friendly. I have a Canva Pro account. I think it's $115 a month. It is the best $115 a year. It is the best $10 a month that I spend. It is worth every single penny. So I highly recommend signing up for the Canva Pro account. I also use Chat GPT. I use the paid subscription model. So I pay $20 a month for Chat GPT. Again, I think that these are two very easy decisions to spend for my business every month because I can work a lot faster. I get a lot more options. I think that going back to this integration, why is this such a game changer? Well, in regards to creating more content, you know I stand on my soapbox saying, let's create less. So if you are implementing a strategy where you can create effective, engaging content, posting just a few times a week, and now you're saving even more time and you're more efficient, that's a no-brainer. I recently was looking up for some statistics, and in a survey by Adobe, 71% of people said that they spend more than 5 hours a week in content creation. 5 hours a week. What would you do with 5 more hours back? We'll just say 4 hours back of your time because you're spending an hour then creating content. I mean, this integration could potentially cut that time in half by automating the initial phases of the visual design. Like I said, I was looking for some statistics. According to HubSpot, the average cost of outsourcing graphic design can range from $45 to $75 an hour. If you are creating your own content and it's taking you 5 hours a week, you're spending or you're outsourcing different graphics to a designer, you're going to be able to save a ton of money by using a paid Canva account and a paid ChatGPT account. When you're juggling multiple platforms, if you're posting on 2 or 3 platforms like Facebook and LinkedIn and Instagram, let's say those are your 3 platforms. Those are the 3 platforms I use. But it helps you maintain that consistent brand image across all of the platforms. This ChatGPT and Canva plugin is going to allow you to generate multiple versions of the same visual to fit different platforms because every platform has different sizing, it has different guidelines, different ways that we can show up there that really are more on brand for that platform. It's also going to really help you make sure that your AI is going to be giving you these different levels of customization. So with all of this, we have Canva helping us. ChatGPT, if you enter in your settings, your tone, the type of writing you like to do, who your target audience is, it's going to, again, make things faster and faster for you to create this content. And you're not going to have to start from scratch each and every time. I'm really excited, obviously, about this new collaboration, this new plugin between ChatGPT and Canva. I think that it's so easy, you'd be silly not to use it. So if you are saying, okay, I want to do this, you've convinced me, Katie, I'm going to use Canva Pro account, I'm going to sign up for ChatGPT. And even if you decide not to pay them, which I think, you should. I'm not even affiliated with them, but I think if you do decide you want to go ahead and do it and pay them, how do you integrate these two amazing tools that are absolute game changers? If you want to install this, start using this plugin, first you need to open ChatGPT in your web browser. And next you're going to navigate to the plugin store, which is up at the top of the browser. When you open up ChatGPT, it will be on the homepage and it's on the main window. And once there, You can locate Canva. It's probably going to be one of the very first ones because so many people have been downloading it. But if it's not, they have a search function in there and you can search Canva and then hit install. It is that simple. There's no reason not to be using this. So from there, you're going to be able to generate all of your visual content just by describing your needs. You could just type, create a banner for my social situation newsletter on LinkedIn. And the AI, the robot, will give you a list of options that you can choose from, edit, and download. I really think that this is a no-brainer for installing and utilizing because, again, we all want to have more of our time back. We all want to be more efficient. This tool is giving you the capabilities of doing that. That's it for today. Thank you so much for joining me. Let me know if you have installed this plugin, what sort of results you've seen. And you know what? Honestly, I've been playing around with it. And it does take a little bit of time to figure out the different prompts to use. I'd love to see some of the fun prompts that you have gotten Canva and Chat GPT to build for you. So send them my way. As always, download the podcast, share it with a friend, make sure you subscribe, and I would love a review from you if you enjoyed this week's episode. Thanks so much for listening to this week's episode of Rocky Mountain Marketing. Make sure to subscribe so that you can continue navigating the world of entrepreneurship. And I'd love to hear from you. Please leave the show a review and connect with me on social media. You can find me on Instagram at @IamKatieBrinkley or connect with me on LinkedIn. And if you're ready to start making some sales on social media, be sure to grab my free guide to selling in the DMs without being spammy. You can get that at katiebrinkley.com. Let's keep taking your marketing to all new heights.